The following match is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening and will be for the PWA Heavyweight Championship.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. As we saw in that video, the story, the history between these two, from one title to the other. Jessica Troy was something she loved was stolen from her by this man. Tonight she walks in as the champion.
But if you ask me, this man walks out as the new champion.
I mean, it very well could happen. This man is an athlete of the highest order. As we saw, the only man to beat Jess for a title in the last 7 years. If anyone has Troy's number, it's this man right here.
We've already talked about Will Keatis, who's all over hashtag PWA on PWA Live saying, I'm Mr. Number 30.
Yeah.
It's been a good night for North Shore Wrestling.
I wonder if he's going to take that number 30 to dinner. He said he was going to take it to dinner.
Well, you know, maybe a movie at least. But this could be an incredible night for North Shore Wrestling.
This could be a huge moment for Osborne. A lot of people have talked about him being a threat to this title. There's a very pro-Jess crowd in here, though. Osborne, what a specimen, what a talent. If he'd stayed in PWA, he could be one of our champions right now. But he's back, and tonight could be the night.
He's basically like a Morgan here with that entrance.
I mean, there's a Jess crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Just listen to that. And here is someone through our entire time in PWA who has worked so hard and is now your champion. Once the arm collector, now the champ. Potentially one of her biggest challenges so far since she won that belt. Took it from Ricky South. She now has to defend it against a man who knows how to beat her.
Call her the arm collector, call her the granola grappler. I just call her your PWA Heavyweight Champion, Jessica Troy.
It's crazy to see how far we've come. One day it was a dream of PWA fans that Jess could be the heavyweight champion. We dreamed about it, it finally happened. Now we're in the era of Troy. And she has no fear. She has no fear of a man like this.
Introducing first the challenger from Sydney's North Shore.
It's heat, brother.
He is the prize bull, Sam Osborne.
How good is Diego? Killing it tonight on the announcements. Osborne getting a sea of boos.
And in the green corner, the champion. She is the granola grappler. She is the PWA Heavyweight Champion, Jessica Troy.
Shout out to the great Diego, doing some great intros there. We're working hard all night. Jessica Troy looking to defend her PWA Heavyweight Championship.
She's walking into her third defense. The first against the Velocities in a triple threat, the second against Cherry Stevens.
It has not been an easy run, has it? I mean, she's been given challenges from the very get-go. And something I will say, guys, about all three champions we've seen defend their belts tonight. Fighting champions.
No doubt.
No champion in this country has walked into these matches tonight worried, scared of their opponent, worried of whether they're going to drop the belt. They are 100% focused on being the champ, fighting and defending it, and Jessica Troy is no different, Chris.
Yes, and that second defence was, of course, at Mounties, Mount Pritchard, where we've got PWA April 27.
Next weekend, I'll be there.
Weekend after, mate. Yeah, I know time is fluid for you.
2 weeks, great.
Yeah.
I can make a Sam Osborne for Coliseum poster.
You've got enough time to get a shower in.
Look at this face-off. The history between these two. Sam Osborne once cheated, had a ref in on it. Don Marnell and the whole MMA used all his resources to take the PWWA Championship away from Jessica Troy.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Oh, here comes Keatis. Number 30 in the Rumble.
The music of North Shore Pro Wrestling playing.
Why is he out here? Again, there's this Osborne with his tricks. When he took the PWA title and made it the sole of PWA Championship, he's the man that changed it. So what, is Ketis just come out for a handshake, has he?
I believe he pointed to his eyes into the ring. He just wants to watch the match. You can't blame him.
This is already annoying me. We know the history of Osborne. We know what he's done to win titles before. He will use every distraction, every cheat he can.
Good old Mr. Number 30 himself.
It's crazy how jealous these people are after not being able to afford property in the North Shore.
They're just angry at the property prices, clearly.
I went to the North Shore once, didn't get past Crow's Nest.
Collar elbow tie-up, Sam Osborne dragging Jess around. The argument or the conversation has been who is the better technical wrestler. Sam Osborne saying Jess is the best only because he stepped away from PWA in 2022.
I mean, that was a full-on thing to say, wasn't it? The only reason you're the best technical wrestler is because I wasn't here is a pretty full-on thing to say to the champ.
Not that Jessica cares. She says, I'm happy for you to be the underdog. I'm the champion. I'm no longer the underdog. I love that box.
Yeah, I think it's one of the defining things we've seen about Jessica Troy. Oh, look at this, a quick pin by Osborne. Kick out before the one by Jessica Troy. Something we've seen when Troy's title defense is since she became the heavyweight champion.
I tell you what, though, you talk about Osborne's tricks. I remember you and I both called that win.
Yeah.
And I just remember the bravery of referee Ando, who had sustained a hand injury and was able to force his way through it and actually administer the count. It was terrific.
She's got the arm!
The arm bar, this is what Jessica Troy does. She collects arms for a living. Osborne turns into a pin. Chris, you and I both know referee Ando faked a hand injury to not count the 3 for Jessica Troy and then did the fastest 3 count I've ever seen in my life.
Show me an X-ray.
To give Osborne the title. I held my breath for a second. I thought that was referee Ando coming out there for a second.
Immediately, Jessica Troy going to work on the arm. We know she likes that Fujiwara arm bar as her finisher.
They call her the arm collector for a reason. The amount of trophies she has on her wall.
But Jordan, I'll ask you, I mean, that is her modus operandi.
Oh, baby. What skill by Jessica Troy.
Osborne must prepare for that.
You think it would be easy to prepare for. You know the limb she's going to go for. But the amount of ways she has of tearing that limb apart is insane.
Here's a pin. 2. Kick out at 2 by Osborne.
It's a step up for Osborne. He has been out of the game for some time. He's fairly recently only just come back. So
got a good win at Coliseum, though. Got a good win.
True. You happy with him getting the shot like this?
Look, I think he's deserved it for a long time, and since he's come back, he's performed well, so I can see why PWA management would give this match, but I'm not super excited about what it's going to do to Jess.
I'm not happy. I'll say it again. Faceless goons.
Beautiful.
I don't trust this management.
The runner by Jess there, sending Osborne into the corner. She likes to follow up with a Meteora usually, but Osborne getting out the way.
Almost by words of advice from Ketis there. Ketis telling him she's on her way in.
But he forgot his arm on the rope. Jessica Troy quickly getting the advantage.
Osborne does have the strength in this matchup here.
Absolutely. There's an argument on who's the best technical wrestler. There's not an argument on who's the stronger of the two. Jessica Troy's on the arm again.
Straight into the armbar. The Fujiwara by Troy, and Osborne smartly gets his feet to the ropes. Just like that Ron Miller special with Robbie, that armbar can end nights very quickly.
It can end careers.
Yes. Troy in control, Osborne being consoled by Ketis on the outside.
There's a bit of a conference going on out here outside
the North Shore discussion.
Yeah.
Troy off the ropes.
Should we go to the Oaks and get a steak? You know, so those kind of things.
Yeah.
Ketis stopping, and I think that's fair. We want to find out who's the best technical wrestler. Let's keep it in the ring. No need to dive out.
Ketis should not even be out here.
I agree. It's a safety risk.
Hey, if they let people like you watch the matches, why can't Ketis?
Because he's a goober? I don't know. Oh, look at that. She's had to move Ketis, and because of that, the distraction has helped Osborne. Boot to the midsection. Oh, no, he's taken the pole, though.
I can't believe Jessica Troy would use the metal pole like that.
Okay, Jordan, you're getting me mad.
You can see she's still got the arm held, waving at the crowd with Sam Osborne's hands.
Seeking the advice from the crowd about what to do. She's getting lots of encouragement. This is a champion drawing on what is her advantage, which is she has this crowd entirely with her.
I hope Ketis brought out some sanitizer for Sam Osborne after touching those fans. Jessica Troy throwing the hands into the canvas.
What's going on over there?
There's some coarse language coming out of Osborne. You know
I thought that was my inner monologue. I didn't know that was real.
I think someone used the term insular peninsula and he got upset.
Osborne trying to charge, Jessica Troy putting up the elbow.
Oh!
Kiedis with a clothesline.
This is the problem, boys. Jessica Troy has to think about
the
two
cover.
people.
We have a new champion. Oh.
Kick out at one. Jessica Troy has to keep one eye on Osborne, one eye on Kiedis. This is not fair.
And referee Hannah has to keep her eye on 3 people.
Tell you what, if referee Hannah pretends to have a hand injury as a count in this match, I'm going to lose my mind.
Pretends?
She better adjudicate this down the line. I trust referee Hannah to do it.
Yeah, officials take on a certain level of risk, Rose. If she gets hurt, she gets hurt.
Osborne now playing up to the crowd, taking his time.
Looks like Osborne is putting some damage onto the arm of Jessica Troy, which is smart. It'll limit the ability for her to wrench up on that Fujiwara armbar.
See, this is why we have you here, Jordan. You know the things we don't.
Yeah, wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling mainly.
I tell you what, though, the time away hasn't hurt Osborne. His physique is magnificent.
He looks amazing.
He really does.
It seems the chat on YouTube Live strongly behind Jessica Troy in this one.
I love you, YouTube. Good job. Keep it up.
Backbreaker from Osborne follows it with the exploder.
Oh, beautiful.
Straight into the cover.
Here's a pin, 2. A kick out by Troy. We stay alive.
YouTube on the internet now, I hear.
Yeah, it's online.
All right, now Troy in clear discomfort there. And I mean, if she goes to that area, she's near Kiedis. That's the wrong place for her to be.
Yeah, it's got to be hard. You know, you're dazed, you're hurting, and you have Kiedis yelling goober in your ear.
Oh,
it's got to be
goodness.
tough. Osborne again throws Troy on the outside and distracts referee Hannah, and Kiedis is just laying into Troy.
No. Osborne's just checking Hannah knows the rules of the match. We've seen some questionable refereeing decisions so far in the card.
Jordan, you're unbelievable. Kiedis just beat up Troy. Here's a pin, not like this. Kick out at 2. Osborne knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, and you can see on the face of Troy, she agrees with you, Rose. Not like this.
Troy is fighting just to get oxygen in the lungs, really. Every time she goes to get a breather, she gets attacked by someone else.
No doubt Kiedis would give her additional resolve, but I mean, these guys, they know what they're doing. They know their business. And their business is winning belts, I believe.
I'm getting very worried about this year. If Osborne becomes champion here, Kiedis with number 30, it's going to be a year of sure wankers.
We can do something else. We can go find something else to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jessica Troy fighting back, going back to the arm like she's known for.
The Swift season starts up on the weekend.
Oh,
Maybe we can go to that.
Low bridge from Troy, creating some distance between her and Osborne.
Love me some 2-point shots.
Shout out Palmy Army.
Troy stepping on the hands of Kiedis and Osborne.
Stepping on the fingers. They're both stuck now. It's Troy's world.
It's a bit rude for Troy to hit Kiedis like that. He's not even in the match.
But he's getting involved. He's getting himself involved.
Sometimes you really do speak rubbish, Jordan.
If you don't want the heat, get out of the kitchen, Kiedis.
Troy going for the Meteora. Osborne too strong, catching Jess's weight and
oh my goodness, he's so
scooping
strong.
her straight onto the floor.
Onto that circus floor.
I tell you what, this Spiegel tent, not much give
No,
that
there's
floor. Did you hear when Moretti hit the stage?
Oh, there's no giving any of this.
It's my new message tone on my phone. Moretti hitting the stage.
It's fine craftspersonship, but it's got no give in it whatsoever.
Fantastically built.
Oh, wonderfully constructed.
Maybe too well. Here's a pin by Osborne. 1, 2. Again, Troy is staying alive here.
My father would be in love with the varnish job.
Osborne is doing the right thing. He's wrestling this match his pace. He's causing the distraction. He's slowing down Troy. She can barely get to her feet, let alone get any of her technical locks on.
What's interesting here, it's almost a chance for Osborne to rectify the wrongs of the past. He won the PWA Rumble, and some question his decision to go after the then PWA Championship, but Jessica Troy got in his head.
That's a good point. He won the Rumble. He could choose which belt. He chose the PWA belt. He chose Troy, and because of that, he acted, untowards for what a champion should be, the way he took the belt.
But then, as a result, he introduced the soul of PWA Championship, a championship we've seen incredible matches for.
Well, absolutely, and Troy now up on the top, has a good position here. Osborne reeling in the middle of the ring. She pulls up the pads, gets ready to fly in, coming!
Meteora!
Oh my God, a huge Meteora off the top.
I'm not sure.
Super Meteora.
I don't think I've ever seen that from Troy.
No. She's pulling out all the stops against Osborne.
Party House of Pain, akin to Robbie Eagles with the chops and forearms.
Party House of Pain, I love their first album.
Troy off the ropes, big forearm.
This is classic Troy here.
We've seen it time and time again. She picks up the momentum, and that's where she gets the most dangerous.
This is where Osborne should be worried and Keita should be yelling advice on the outside. Yeah, Troy's feeling it now. She's in control.
In case Osborne's head wasn't throbbing enough, another pair of knees to the back of it will do the job.
That turnbuckle looks a bit comfortable there. You can have a little nap there. Not with a boot to the side of the head, though. Troy just won't stop with the blows to the head.
Climbing to the top rope, grabbing through.
Oh!
Tornado DDT.
Huge. Osborne is down in the ring. If Troy can get a quick pin here, she could retain, but she's taking a while. She's hurting. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Osborne kicks out before the 3. I mean, she just didn't get that pin fast enough.
Clayton Hughes on hashtag PWA Live says, come on, Jessica Troy, defend that title with all your might. Well, Clayton, that's exactly what she's doing.
I like that name, Clayton. It's good.
181 days Jessica Troy has stood on top of the PWA roster as PWA Heavyweight Champion. We've already seen one title change tonight.
Time flies when you're having fun with the champ. 181 days, that's amazing.
Yeah, 181 days since we got away from the example of suffering in South Australia.
What a night that was at Coliseum, night 1.
Just
Here
pulling
we are.
on the braids. She likes the brainbuster, but it was counted into a small package.
2. A kick out just before the 3. Osborne almost caught her with the package.
Troy throwing some vicious elbows and forearms.
She won't give up, will she? That belt means the world to her. Osborne with a big clothesline.
He's just too big.
Yeah, there wasn't full purchase in that clothesline though there from Osborne because he's staggering.
They're both staggering.
But
she didn't get
she
enough
got
pace.
the arm.
She's got an arm here. If she can straighten that arm out, hyperextend it, could be
Osborne
big
dropped
trouble.
his game for half a second. She got a leg.
He's got to be careful here, Osborne. And she's like an octopus. She
We
just
talk
won't
about
let
her
go.
as the arm collector, but any limb she can grab, she can put punish on.
Got both. An arm and a leg now. Osborne's got to be really careful here. He's not near a rope. He can swivel and turn towards that rope, but he's looking to try and stay on that top mount, stay controlled.
But almost
Troy.
powering out of it is Osborne.
Oh, look how strong Osborne is. Too
Jess.
strong. Into the corner. That look they gave each other there. Osborne snaps the neck one more time.
Backbreaker, he likes to follow it up with the explainer, and Troy's got the arm!
Troy
Fujiwara!
has reversed it into the arm. She wrenches back the fingers now. Big trouble for Osborne. Ketis can't help you there.
Osborne rolls through.
Beautiful by Osborne to roll through there. He really is a technical wonder.
But Troy keeping hold of the arm, countering the waistline. He's going for the knee bar!
Oh,
He's
look
won
out.
many matches with this!
This is something that's put away many opponents by Osborne. Troy is in big trouble. She's got to get to that rope. Keita's pulling the rope away from Troy so she can't get to it.
Centimetres away, it may as well be kilometres away, but here's the crowd.
Crowd firmly behind Jessica Troy.
Trying to will her on. Her technical ability, she can roll through, grab that ankle, she gets out of it.
Created separation. Going for another meteora, but maybe one time too many. The knee being driven straight down to the canvas.
Ouch, Troy rolls through into
She's
a
got the
pin.
pin.
1, 2. Osborne, look at the strength of Osborne. Unbelievable. Oh, huge. This could be it.
Oh,
Do we
that
have
is
a new champ? Here's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, just a kick out. Troy stays alive. That was the closest one so far.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how Osborne defeated Jessica Troy the last time. It feels like Hannah was counting a little slow, if you ask me.
That's exactly how you should count a 3.
Well, I have to agree with Jordan on this account. He knows counting, at least up to 3.
Osborne's going to have to win this one with a real 3 count. No cheating ref, no fast count, no pretend injuries. He is going to have to beat Troy fair and square. And it's something both the Velocities tried to do and couldn't achieve.
You can talk about the ref, you can talk about the circumstances, but the reality is Sam Osborne's beaten Jessica Troy for a title, and that is in the back of her head right now.
But Jessica Troy has definitely got that in her head, and she's going to do everything
She
in
got
her
the
power.
Fujiwara. She likes to lock the legs
She
to
locks
really
the legs.
keep them centered.
This is how she won the title against Ricky South. She locks that leg and she wrenches back. Osborne could be done.
The pressure on the arm and elbow of Sam Osborne, grabbing the other limbs to avoid him getting to the ropes.
Look at the pain on Osborne's face, and Ketis has pulled referee Hannah out of the ring.
To me, it seems like Hannah just wanted to speak to Will Ketis for some reason.
No.
Ketis knew that Osborne was about to tap, and he distracts the ref. Chris, come on.
Hannah is too tolerant of this. I have to agree with you, Rose. This is starting to really get on my goat as well.
Troy off the
Troy,
ropes.
oh!
She just baseball slide referee Hannah.
Troy was trying to take out Ketis. Ketis moved referee Hannah in the way, and now the ref is down.
Hannah's been knocked all the way back to Newcastle. We've got no referee, ladies and gentlemen.
Kiedis now boot to the midsection of Troy.
Just helping Jessica Troy back in the ring.
Now this is a problem. They don't have a ref now. But Kiedis can do what he wants in that ring. Big trouble. Big trouble for Troy.
This is not good.
Troy takes the armbar though. She won't give up. This is the wrong opponent though. This could be a mistake.
Kicks Osborne down as he approaches.
Oh, no way. She's going to do a double.
We saw her do it to the velocities of double Fujiwara armbar.
Amazing. Amazing. She can take out the whole of North Shore and the rest of Sydney would thank her for it. There is no ref to call it, though. This is trouble for Troy. She needs a ref. She's going to go check on referee Hannah.
But she's the one to blame. She baseball slid referee Hannah.
She was trying to take Kiedis out of the equation, Jordan.
Incredible the double armbar there, but you argue, is it energy well expended? At least now she's getting some respite as she continues to inquire about referee Hannah.
Stephen on Twitter says, every show without doubt, without fail, referee Hannah just gets obliterated. And, I mean, she's an unlucky person. It's a tough job being the ref. We give him respect.
Inzaguri from Osborne.
This is unfair now.
Jumping
this is 2
knee
on
from
1.
Kiedis.
This is not right. This is 2 on 1.
A second.
Again, there's no ref, but they are in control. No, Kiedis is now moving referee Hannah back into the ring.
Here it is.
1,
New
no,
champ.
2, no. Oh, and just a kick out before the 3. Osborne is stunned.
Kudos to referee Hannah to get back and take control of this match so officiously.
What a warrior she is. Back up adjudicating.
She's got everything.
Okay, Osborne's got to be careful now.
She won't cop any of this. She knows his history.
Oh my God!
My
What the hell is Osborne doing?
Oh, come on, this is over.
No way! You can't attack a ref like that.
We got
Osborne.
to get some security in here or something.
That's got to be a DQ.
Get him out of this company.
Staff is now checking on referee Hannah. Kiedis has got chairs, and this is wrong.
Oh my goodness.
This is not how a championship match should go.
Come on, Jordan, surely.
This is unfair.
Look, jokes aside, I can't agree with the actions of Sam Osborne hitting referee Hannah blatantly like that.
North Shore Wrestling are about...
Wait a second.
It's chairs! It's Charlie Evans!
I don't know if chairs are enough to fight against a human weapon.
Champs Country is here! Someone who is practically assistant to Jessica Troy has come out to save her. Hell yeah, Charlie!
And suddenly the numbers are even.
Kiedis runs like the rat he is. Osborne now. Champs! Whoa, huge!
Release German suplex by Charlie Evans.
Jessica Troy now in control. Osborne doesn't have the numbers anymore.
Jessica Troy, Charlie Evans, two of the best, one of the greatest tag teams in PWA history.
Absolutely, these two are bonded forever. A kick to the shin.
Kiedis trying to hit Jessica Troy with the belt.
Kiedis in trouble now. Oh, look at this.
Ankle lock, Fujiwara armbar combination.
Kiedis might not make it to the King of the Metro Rumble, June 14. Here comes another ref, referee Jackie.
And rightfully, he's telling Charlie Evans to get out of there. She doesn't have a manager's license. She has no business being here.
Referee Jackie trying to keep order. Charlie Evans is going to take care of Kiedis and leave Troy alone to sort out business.
Some semblance of order being restored. Referee Jackie seeing what's going on.
Osborne with the belt!
Osborne takes Troy out with the belt. Not like this. Troy is down.
Middle of the ring, we have a new champion.
2. Oh, a kick out before the 3. Troy refuses to die. The Spiegel tent is coming undone. This crowd is so up for this.
Right, we are back on tours now. Chalk one up for the sisterhood. Charlie Evans has got us back into a heavyweight contest here. We have a referee. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. For everyone watching on YouTube around the world, if this is your first experience with PWA, if you don't know, now you know. Osborne looking to win the biggest prize in our company.
Jess Cannon, she's got the arm.
She's got the arm. Osborne's got to get out of there. Nice
Goes
work.
for the waistlock. Jessica Troy back straight to the Fujiwara armbar.
Jess with the armbar. Osborne's got to get out of there now.
Osborne moving almost with a panic. Goes around.
Troy!
Jessica!
Into the armbar, middle of the ring. Osborne in trouble. She hooks the leg, and Troy wrenches back, and Osborne taps. What a champion!
Your winner and still PWA Heavyweight Champion, Jessica Troy!
What a battle! What a night! What a venue! PWA is cooking, boys, and Troy retains the heavyweight championship.
This is an expression that's too often used too loosely, but there is no doubt. Jessica Troy has the heart of a champion.
A true fighting champion, Troy retains her belt against all odds, defends it against the entire North Shore, it felt like at times. But she stands tall at the Spiegel tent as your PWA heavyweight champion.
Folks, and Jess, I'm sorry to interrupt the celebration. I've just received word of your next challenger.
Ooh.
It will be June 14th, King of the Metro. Your opponent is Delta.
What?
Oh my
Delta? Delta v Troy and King of the Metro?
The two most dominant women wrestlers in this country going head to head.
Oh my God, Troy's celebration just turned into a look of shock. Delta v Troy at the Metro, June 14th for King of the Metro. Boys, what a night this has been. Thank you so much.
One more time for your champ, Jessica Troy.
Jordan, thank you for joining me. Chris, thank you for joining me. It's been a hell of a night, boys. But we will see you June 14th, King of the Metro, Troy v Delta. Lock it in, baby. This is PWA. We love you, and we'll see you next time.